Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Ostiarius, but you can call me Osti, and welcome back for more Tales of the Abyss. We are a bit late, but we're gonna stream the same way. So stream is gonna be finishing a bit early because we started reasonably late, which is my fault. I ended up doing a lot of gym today, ended up getting home late, having dinner late, and yeah. But we are here. It's time to play. Okay, what are we doing? What are we doing? We got the gang together. We talk about how we have to prove. Do we not have to prove? I don't remember what we have to do. We got Natalia back in the party. We got the full party together. And then we decided, I don't remember. I'm going to the palace to talk to the king because I don't remember. It was the plot line about how Grandmaster Maul was using soldiers dressed as King Lanska's soldier to attack Malkuth soldiers. And then the Malkuth Emperor told us to investigate it. We came here, we talked to Natalia, she said, "Are you fucking insane?" Of course we are not, and everyone was like, "Yeah, we know, but you know, procedures." And now... And then we ignore what they were saying because we went to talk to Cecily to advance the side quest. Oh, we talked to him in his room, not here. Right. It was an unofficial meeting. Do we have to go to Da? Maybe we have to go to Da to grab Eon and then do something with Eon. Maybe. Because we were talking to Eon while we were doing stuff. There is also a chance that we can just leave the city, and the moment we leave, we are gonna get a conversation where they recap what they say, what they are going to, what we need to do. In which case we don't need to worry. Okay. Let's leave the city, grab the ship, see if there's a conversation. If there is not, I'm gonna go to Daw. Because I think that's where we have to go. If it's not there, then I'm gonna reopen the list. Oh, there you go. Where is the key of Lorelei? I wonder just how Lorelei intended to send the key. The game is a bit low. The key of Lorelei is said to be made out of 7th phonon. Is this a literal key? If it does exist, couldn't have been disassembled into phonon and sent that way. The key is inside you all alone. But if we broke it down into phonons and atoms, reach someone else on its own? Why is... If you do that, a living creature, I'll die. The key is inorganic, so it should be, well, not completely impossible. As for a broken down key, being able to reach Luke, Lorelei did say that Luke's phonon frequency is the same as that of the 7th phonon. So it would take advantage of the fact that the phonons attract. In a sense, Luke, Ash, and Lorelei are one and the same. Are we ever gonna question why? At least in terms of the phonon frequencies, it's certainly a possibility. I still don't get it, but assuming Lorelei did send part of the key to Luke, why didn't Luke get it? I think we have to ask Ash about that. But how comes that down to Ash, huh? Could it be the contamination effect? No, it shouldn't be. So he knows shit, and he's still not sharing with the group. No, that would be too cruel. He knows shit and he's still not sharing even at this point in the story. Holy shit, my dude. Okay. I think we're gonna go to Doc. The key is probably gonna be like the keys inside you alone. We are never gonna question why does Ash was born with the exact same frequency as the avatar of the phonon itself. Like, Luke having the same is fine because he's a clone of Ash. But why does Ash have such a unique frequency? So, like, it's just chosen one shit. Yeah, it's just chosen one shit. I guess the game has been very much upfront about the fact that Destiny and Fate is part of the main story. The sound is weird. The music was much louder than usual, while the conversation was not that loud. Okay, so I'll just raise my volume. Sorry, I just feel a little dizzy. I'll call you. I'm fine. I think it's just my medicine wearing off. But that's odd. If it were merely our medicine wearing off, you shouldn't look that pale. What's going on? Is it getting worse? I don't think so. It shouldn't progress as long as I don't inhale more miasma. Can you walk to the cathedral? We really don't have any way to clear the miasma inside of her to extract it. I guess because it's in the funnel itself. It's like fused to her funnel. Anis is probably preparing a place to rest. Yeah, I'm fine, thank you. Oh yeah, there's also the plot line that Anis is being extremely suspicious and doing secret communication, which is absolutely not with Ion, which probably means she's gonna betray us. Which, at least for me, is completely in character. Everyone, Anis told me what happened to Tyr. But Master, I'm alright. I'm sorry to have worried you. Tyr, you look far from alright to me. Hey, where did Anis go? To grab the people who's going to try to kill us? That's strange. She said she was heading back to meet you, Luke. I haven't seen her. Yeah, she'll be back shortly. Let's all head to my room in the meantime. Let's head into a different place before the soldiers attack us. Oh, game, you're really gonna go with a dumb plot line like betrayal? Like, does she have any reason to betray us? Faith? No, but she's a follower of... She cares about Ion much more than would she care about the score. Let's just keep going. I cannot think of anything. The debt? No, that's dumb. She has so many other ways to deal with it than just... I'm gonna sell out the Pope, the Queen, the Princess, the General, the heir to the throne, because money. No, that's dumb. Something's not right. Burying for their exposure to the miasma, she shouldn't be this tired. Possibly the miasma has pervaded the planet. Maybe she's not gonna betray me. Yeah, let's just keep going. Possibly the miasma has perverted the planet storm. If so, it should pass through the foam belt. Exiting the atmosphere, its impact should be minimal. You don't mean that the stronger planet storm is making more of the miasma? Shouldn't we be more concerned with removing the miasma build-up in Tyr's body? Yes, why have we not done that in a few months? Really, Dr. Imberken said that was impossible. I guess we don't know enough about the... The entire magic system is just whatever is necessary for the plot, so... Natalia, weren't you going to propose that summit and the score on the score to the Phone Master? Oh yeah, but... Actually, I do have an idea about how to get rid of the miasma in Tyr's body. But to do it... Yeah, we have a problem. Anis, where have you been? That's what I'm saying, we have a serious problem outside. What's happening? The miasma is everywhere, it's seriously bad. Leon, please come quickly. Like, she's absolutely betraying me. Why am I even... like, entertaining the thought that's going to be something else? We should go to... Here? You may have fainted before because of a strong sensitivity to the miasma. You should stay here. The miasma is really back, then it won't make much difference where I stay. You are also then stubborn. Stubborn and right. Fine, just try to take it easy. Abiel, thank you. Why could the miasma have returned it? It was sealed away inside of destroy. Sorry, it was sealed away instead of destroyed. So there was a small possibility. There does not seem to be an accident. Let's see what's happening. Here, you take care of yourself. Yeah, you just collapsed again. I told you, it doesn't matter where I am. What about the miasma, not me? Let's go. Can we deal with miasma? Because we have established that here, can you make a barrier that blocks miasma using 7th phonon? And we can do a 7th phonon hyper resonance. I guess that would be way specific, but I guess he could if the writer decided he could, because again, we started with the 7th phonon. The first effect we have seen was teleportation, so it can do whatever the writer decided it can do at that moment. Is there going to be actual miasma, or is it just a trap to surround us with soldiers? Because the church is completely empty. Yep, surrounded with soldiers. I want a really fucking good explanation for this, Anis. And I do. Oh, the game's gonna... Normally I would say the game was gonna forgive her for no fucking reason, but... not sure. What? Don't move. Major Ligreta? What the hell is this? We can't afford to have you meddling now. We also have a few questions about the key of Lorelei. Now, behave yourselves. You know we can just kill every single one of these without issue. I told you once before that you throw too slowly. Don't make the same mistake twice. Oh, are you on our side? What are you gonna do with Ion, Ligreta? Oh yeah, you don't know that he's a clone, right? Arietta, stand down. Are you really gonna make Ion read the 7th phonon score? The planet score, but that... It would kill him. His body's too weak. I won't let you do that. Reading... Why would read the score kill him? Okay. The most convenient bait to lure Mo. Oh, okay, so you guys are not working with Mo. You still have servitude to Van, but we haven't seen Van. Okay, but okay, so there is a three parties at least. It's necessary in order to raise the island of Ferris. You want that, don't you? The island of Ferris. Look, Anis has taken Ion to the Sephiroth in the cathedral here. Anis. Arietta, you betrayed us. Van said he wouldn't kill Ion. You are all traitors. Okay, so you knew the plan was to genocide everyone, but you were okay with that because he said, I'm gonna genocide everyone except Ion. So you were okay with that because that's what you care about, but you don't know that the Ion you care about is actually a replicant. The one you like is that? Okay, look, let's hurry to the secret passage. I noticed Anis hasn't been acting strange lately. Lately, like you can. Lately is a statement. All right, Arietta, thank you. Arietta, for a character that feels like you matter, you are very much not present in the game. I feel like most of the generals are not. But I guess that's the point. They are just like mid-bosses and not main important characters. Ligretta's attack. What could Ligreta be trying to do? Forcing Ion to read the score runs counter to Van's intentions. You said something about bait for Mo, too. Because Mo needs Ion alive for something. Whatever, we gotta go after Ion. If they make him read the score, he will die. Arietta didn't desire Ion's death. The God Generals must be divided at the moment. Ion reading the score, killing him, it's weird. It would be... so it would seem. In any case, we don't have time to waste. I'm worried about Anis too. Yeah, let's hurry. Like, how do you even force him to do that? Because you need to give him something like a hostage or something to force him to do that. You can't just tell hostage kill yourself and the hostage do it. Especially when it's something he needs to do. But death by 7th phonon reading... Death is not what they want. They want him to read the score because... because no one has read the 7th phonon score because only he can read it. And the original is dead, so they need the information that is there so they can learn that the entire planet falling down was actually in the score itself. So they can use the score information to manipulate more, because more must have the score be followed. Wait. Okay, so Ma is here. Look. What the hell is Ma doing here? Anis, what are you? The fuck are you doing? Hi. Negrita is useless. She shouldn't even keep this band of children occupied. What? Tear? Tear? Why have you not thrown a knife on Ma yet? We literally just have a scene about how you were slow. Throw the knife. Anis, take care of this mess. Do not betray me. Olivia and Pamela are counting on you. Her parents? He is using her parents as hostages? But in that case, we could just save the parents. We have 7 hostages from him like 4 times. Anis, what does he mean? Shut up, it's been my job from the start to keep more informed about Eon. Define from the start. Bye. But your parents have only been kidnapped now, right? Because if he's holding you hostage with your parents, we literally have 2 different moments where we were with your parents with an airship like 5 seconds from it and no soldiers on our path. So you would just take them and leave. So they can't have been kidnapped a long time ago, but okay, let's get. I am not understanding the timeline because the timeline that the game is giving me right now doesn't make sense. Stop. But she have been acting weird since before. Was it after the second time when her mother was hurt? But she have so many opportunities to talk to us and we would just go there, sneak them and save them. We have saved Eon multiple times. Is it because... Okay, let's just keep going. Is there no other way to get to the Sephiroth? Take a look at this. Holding a letter. You can reach the Sephiroth to the volcano shaft in Mount Zalehus. I'm sorry. From Anis, sounds like Ma has taken her parents hostages. Indeed, it's also probably true that she was Ma's spy from the beginning. Define beginning! In any case, let's trust Anis for now and hurry to Mount Zalehu. Why? It's dangerous for Eon to read the planet score. Yes, Eon is a replica. Does that affect the score reading capabilities? No moment here to read it. The 7th phonon in his body will run out and he wants to... Okay, this makes a much more sense. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. They have established that replicas, if they have the 7th phonon removed from their body, they will die. This has been... yeah. But he didn't read the close score. Did the close score? No, the score is all 7th phonon. That has been established. Okay, that could give a better explanation of why Eon never read the score because of the replica stuff. Okay, that makes more sense. But why was he able to read the closest score on that scene? I guess he was like pretty much on the verge of killing himself when doing that. Okay, this is honestly a much better reason than I was thought it was gonna give, the game was give. Okay, props to you, game. Yeah, we have to save him. I am waiting. Okay, in that I should wait for they give more information about the Anis thing. No sign of Arietta. Or Legrita. What about this and Logan? Have they killed each other here? We will at least see their corpse. The soldiers are just there watching. Colonel, Arietta may have been our enemy, but she did help us. And Legretto was Tira's instructor. Please show some consideration. Since when does Jade show consideration? My apologies. Oh, Tyr, I heard from Arietta. Has Maul really kidnapped Master Eon for the 4th time? Yes, we're headed to Mount Zalehu to help Film Master. Do you know where Arietta is? She was injured, so I put her to rest in Oliver's room. First, Legretto and Arietta turned up alive, and now the miasma reappeared. So the miasma was true! What the devil is going on? So the talk about the miasma coming back was true? Yes, and thanks to that, the city is in panic. Please be careful. I'll send our Konai to the volcano right away. Also, if you find Oliver or Pamela anywhere, tell them to hurry back here. As it stands, there is no one here to look after Arietta. Sounds like Annie's parents really have been taken hostages. Yeah, we gotta do something to help them. To think Annis and Maul were connected, there has to be a reason she wouldn't. She did tell us how to find her, so it's pretty certain there is something going on. Have the chit-chat for later. If you don't hurry, things could take a permanent turn for the worst. Eon is a replica after all. If he's forced to read the Black Score, we can reach Mount Zalehu crater with Albior. Let's hurry. Yeah, Eon, don't die on us. Let's go save Eon for the god knows how many time. This time with a flavor of Annis betraying us for no actual good reason. Is this also the result of Lorelei being locked somewhere? If so, then Van is really... my brother alive? Here, are you alright? I'm fine. I was just exposed to a bit of miasma is all. Your body was the first to sense the miasma was returning. I'll be fine. Right now we need to go after Eon. Yeah, I'm sorry. I wish I could do something to help you. You idiot. Now it's no time to be wallowing in guilt. Let's go. Wallowing in guilt is all he has been doing for the past god knows how many hours. Mostly at your idea. New gear? Nah. Yeah, no, not even close. What is this? That's... Lemon, that's not possible. Oh, replicas! Get up and move. Study everyone. Replicas. What? Might this perhaps be replicas? The military experimented with programming replicas to perform a set task. These people's eyes are the same as those subjects of those experiments. Target signage. Move to secure them now. Mary? Guy, what are you talking about? Why is my sister here? Why do you have the... I guess... No, why do you have the genetic code of... Or... I guess not genetic code, phonetic code. What's going on? General Freaks, true, but we saw him dying during Chakma. We know they're replicas. I see others who have already passed away. The colonel is right. They must be replicas. Oh, you all know Grand Maestro Maul orders. Kill them. Okay, so the replicas are under the order of Maestro Maul. Okay, so we already assumed that. Any foreign art here would hurt civilians as well. We should eliminate the replicas by the exit and... Wait, that's where my sister... Where Mary is. It's a replica. I know, but still. Even though they're replicas, doesn't mean we can just kill Lemon and the others. I mean, we are all very much okay with killing soldiers and killing lives. I mean, everyone except Luke is completely okay with killing people. And that is exactly what Maul is counting on. I guess it's different because it's people they know. Leave them to me.
任せてください。
I mean, Natalia and Jade. I can sleep. Yeah, that's better.
こんなに大勢を
I
眠
never
らせた
tried
こ
to
と
put so
はない。
many to sleep at once.
効果は長く
I
続か
thought
な
we
いと
last
思う。
last long. Let's get out of here
早く
fast.
ここを離れましょ
Ugh.
う。
Damn it, so much has happened. My head is a mess. My head is a mess.
スコアをどうして
Deciding
いくか
what to
ど
do
ころ
about
で
the score
なくなって
is
し
the
まいまし
least
た
of our worries now. Never thought I'd see a replica made of my sister.
私たちに
It
縁
was
のある
probably a
人の
plan
レ
to
プリカ
shake
を
us
作る
up
こと
by
だ。
making replicas of people close to us. Yeah, makes sense. Mo is a bastard, but an effective one. Don't say things like that. My apologies. In any case, the first order of business is ID Eon. If you don't help him, Eon will die. You're right, but I'm also worried about Ennis. Let's go to Mount Sahaleho first. Are we gonna have our first dungeon since the change of chapters? I did not press select. Really, you're gonna... Do not cut me out of the conversation just because of that. Mount Zalejo for the second time. Okay, I may have been cut out of the conversation. Man, it's hot. I can't breathe in here.
当然ですわ。
Mount Zalejo is more active than ever since it has descended into the kill pod. Anyway, let's head towards the passage rings. How does a volcano work when it was just floating? I'll give you the Sephiroth location. We'll count on you if you get lost. Yes, sir. If I leave... No, that was the only time I could have that conversation. And because I pressed forward a second instead of select immediately, it is lost. Oh, that shit. Okay. Do not give me... Like, I guess the game has been teaching you to just stop everything and press select the moment you get it, but still... Give me more than 3 fucking seconds. This is not a dead end, this is the way forward. So the bottom path is a dead end. Flare Cape. Fire resistance 30%, lose a little bit of agility. It does have a really cool icon. But I don't know if I'm going to actually need fire resistance. Normally you would assume we will, but I'm not gonna assuming we're gonna boss fight a fire monster. I'm assuming we're gonna boss fight the traitor. I am missing so much because I think I just have a bad deep sense with this guy. Okay. Stay a little bit. 2, 3, 4. Wait a little bit. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dum, dum, dum. Have we? Look, I gain more max HP. At this point, can I swap to Hindering Trust? Sonic Trust. Can I do 2-hit combo? I feel like I tried that before and just didn't work. You needed to follow one into another, into one of the basics into the art. But I also felt like I couldn't have done that at the beginning because I feel like I did try that before. Can I do... No. Yeah, I cannot do... Can I do... Give me hyper armor. There we go. No, there is a big lag between the two. No, too close. There we go. Okay, so I cannot do a 2-skill combo. But it should be fine because this is still fine. Do you have any... Okay, let me recover my TP first. Also, before I forget... Okay, they are not using TP icon. Give me Udon. Maybe recover some TP. I wanna do experiments. Could I do power the upper slash into our basic that ends in the hand explosion into another thrust skill? I should have been experimenting with combos much earlier, but still. Man, it's hot. Well, we are inside the volcano. The air seems to burn my throat and lungs with every breath. Now, how come you look comfortable? Oh, not at all. I'm hot, so hot I could die. Sorry. No, not at all. I'm just hot. I'm sorry. I'm so hot I could just die. Do you know how to get on people's nerve? The volcano feels even hotter than the last time we were here. Mew, is it much further to the Sephiroth? A little more. The heat doesn't get to us first. And perhaps Anis is to take care of all of those in one fell swoop. Jade. Just kidding. Well, half kidding. Everyone, this way. He's the only one who's taking serious the fact that she betrayed us. You got way too much energy. Look at Jade and Miyu is only making this more exhausting. But I guess the party wants to believe in her. I don't, but the party wants to believe in her. Do basic into this, into this. Let me finish my combo game. 1, 2. No, this also ends up throwing myself above. Do I have... Why so much of his end up in uppercuts? Okay, does this end up in an uppercut? No. So no. But it did feel good. I like it. Give me some TP. I'm not using healing items. I'm not spending items in a dungeon. I know there's going to be a boss fight. Life healer. What does that mean? Oh yeah, also there's something else for me to check after this. Recover HP after battle. Okay. Where is Jade's skills? Because he learned like 5 fucking skills. Void magic, yes. Dash. Tap away. Occasional recover TP when knocked to the ground. Now, when causes battle requires time, we have a lot of jumping, a lot of mobility related skill. Oh, probably because he did just got to 20 agility and 20 F defense. Yeah, that's probably what happened. And that triggers like the 20. Maybe there are combos? Because not everyone who has 20 agility has exactly all of those skills. Life bottle, which it's just a revival and we don't need to revive anyone. Oh yeah, that looks cool. Not that the basic one doesn't. Thanks for the film burst. You're so annoying. I also like the explosion into the uppercut. But this one also looks cool. I'm assuming the damage for both is pretty much the same. Guy learned critical. Do I want to use this new skill? This one. I could swap this into it. I could see myself using this from time to time. And I'm gonna remove this, and then I'm gonna put on Sonic Burst. Light Spear Cannon. When did we get this? I don't remember this. Oh, let's try. I don't remember this skill. And it does sound different from all the others one we have. Where is it? Here, up here. Light Spear Cannon, one use. Spinning blade attack that knocks the enemy into the air. Don't remember this one. In that case... No, this is fine, yes. Oh yeah, life bottle, okay. If we took damage for that, maybe. If we did, it was just very little. Luke made a tasty dish. Good job, Luke. Right path, left passage. There is a timing puzzle down there. There we go. Really? And it doesn't let you try, it just automatically sends you up. So I need to do something to lower the level of the magma. Come on, just let me go. We are taking damage, but... There we go, that was a second one, that was just a misclick. Okay, let me try this attack. I don't remember this. Feels like it would let me enjoy myself for a second game. Can do an upper. And why did it not? Okay. That is a really good attack to combo into the special. Because it just moved them up. I hate invisible barriers. I understand that there has to be a limit. But I feel like the limit could have been like physically show. Enemy on the left, pathway on the enemy on the right, passage on the left. I want that treasure there. This leads to a passage. Which I'm going to assume is the correct way because that loading was a bit longer than it needed to be. Just gonna fight you so I can just run past the lava.
準備はよくてマリア
I still prefer the old skill, the one I have been using up to this point.
さらなる力を
But I'm willing to spend some time just using exclusive it, just to feel the red bar. Done. Yeah, Can I? No. If I... Oh, maybe. I did run out of TP, so it could have been... That could have been the reason.
調子に乗らないで
If I started with the upper, can I go upper into the forward, into the usual? Give me more udon. I am using too much udon, so the rest of the party is... I feel like I could have walked there. We did lose a lot of HP. Both sides leads into something. Are you okay? If that gets you, it will leave you more than just blisters. I'm okay, barely. But isn't there anything we can do about the lava bursts?
なんとかなんねえのかよ。
溶岩の動きをよく見て慎重に移動する
Just
しか
be
ない
careful. It would be easier if we could fly.
空でも飛べたら
I was
楽なんだけど
still talking about flying. Is this gonna be the dungeon where we learn flying? Of all the dungeons to learn flying, is it gonna be the fire dungeon then do it? The second pass through the fire dungeon? I hate this one. There's I don't remember using... Sure, we can go with one of these. 80! I feel like I should disable this so she doesn't use it manually. I do not know if I can trust her with this skill. We did remove in the healing circle exactly for that reason. Which at this point actually I'm gonna swap and put like this. And then remove this and put it on healing circle. I do think we now have enough TP where she using healing circle sometimes is not the worst case. Okay. So this was the right place to be.
なんなんだ
What the hell?
あれだ
It's a dragon.
火山の中に住んでいる
Impressive to live inside a volcano like this. If you go this way, we'll have to settle things with him, or should I say her.
あら大佐
Connor, do you know how to
ド
tell
ラゴン
the
の
sex
性
of a
別がお
dragon?
分かりになるの
If you could observe how they breathe fire,
すげえ
they really do know everything, huh?
わかると面白い
Be
な
able to
と
determine
思っ
the
ただけ
sex wouldn't it be interesting? Was that what we're gonna say? He's guessing.
さあ行き
Shall
ま
we
す
move
よ
on?
そんな
I
こと
figured as much.
まったくだわ
No kidding. Are you gonna do more than just throw stones at us? Sunlight chamber. Okay, doing that when we are stuck on the lava like that is evil. Arts. How much does the healing circle do? Okay, not bad. I can also play dirty. I can also play dirty game. Okay, we gotta also chamber 2 equip it after this.
命を照らす光の船ここに来たる
Let's try. No, it doesn't combo. Why? Oh, because the overlimit was already over. I spent most of it trying. But the combo did look cool, and I'm happy. So I'm happy.
ここに来たるハンドレス国に抗う力レジスト
Yeah, I still prefer. I feel like for at least for damage, I still prefer this. It is worse in the sense of it moves the opponent. So for example, this doesn't. So the energy blast could. What the? Oh, because he was like in the curse of invisible barrier. So Luke was trying to move forward and he couldn't.
あらもうおしまいですの
Run, 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 run. Okay, so there is stuff there, but the game is telling you don't go there yet. And then some pillars here, so you can use this cover. We did get hit by one sphere, two sphere, just one. Nothing here. Okay, this is gonna fall down, right? Like this is very much gonna fall down into the lava. Red circle. Oh yeah, we did get red one. Okay. Sure, I can go with this one. I'm just giving her random spheres, honestly. Every time we go someplace hot like this, I always wonder. Jade is in some kind of phonic art to keep himself. If Jen is in some kind of phonic art to keep himself good. Yeah, I got the same feeling. That's not fair. Oh, please, there's no way I could use phonic arts that precisely. No, there has to be some sort of secret. Maybe in those clothes? Yeah, Markut could easily have invented air-conditioned uniform. Take it off. What? Yeah, take it off. Yeah, remove it right now. Nego desu, you know. Calm down. What are you? I can't believe you're trying to undress a soldier in his studies. How could you? Didn't I get... We got the yellow one. Where do I want to try using it? Maybe this one? This one does look cool. Yes, most of them do have FOFs, but the one I see most being using is the ones that have water, because here heals and that causes water. Resurrection could be a good one in that case. Ground Dasher. He does use Ground Dasher a bunch, but not as much as the other skills. Aqua Protection doesn't matter to me. I kinda wanna use on this because I honestly don't know whether I wanna use this. Oh! Wait. Which skills? No FOF, no FOF, no FOF, no FOF. Guardian Field has an FOF? Lightning Spear Cannon has an FOF. Huh. Kinda wanna go on it then. Where did I put it? It was here. Kinda wanna see it. And this should go to Eclair de l'Armis. We should have Tyr having and using a few offensive spells. She should not delete herself exclusive to healing. Okay. No. Or at least it could just have not been in time. Okay. Break. No. I believe. What? No. We need still fire, winds. There's wind. Ah, don't have TP. Okay. Oh, it's wind. Cool. Can we set up? Can we have Luke use this lot that we are not using to generate a wind skill? No. All that we can generate is light, which coincidentally nothing uses. Okay. Well, okay, when we have a wind, we can use it. If I just going backwards, I am going backwards. So I can use my normal one most of the time, and if there is a wind slot, swap to upper, and then upper becomes for FOF as well as special. Yeah, this skill is amazing to trigger to change specials. Absolutely gonna keep it. Block. Okay, the block was not in time, that's my fault. Okay. We are now we are a bit low on HP, on TP. Her heal didn't leave an FOF. Is it because it's not phonic in nature? Come on. And that's why she doesn't use phonic to calculate. Since her phonic status is really low.
戦慄の戒めよ
How are you still alive? We already did a special on you.
ミスティック刑事いけませんねもっと命を
Udon,
大事
so
に
I
してよ
can have some TP so we can cast some healing. We can keep this one. We can keep this, we can keep this. It's a bit expensive. I'm gonna remove this one. He really never uses Drain Magic. Star Gallant and Star Embrace. Kinda wanna keep the one that has an FOF. I'm gonna remove this, I'm gonna keep this too. This one is cheap and kinda sounds cool. Dun, dun. Which reminds me... Yeah. So we have one room there, and... Oh, that's how we got that treasure chest down there. Maybe. Let me fight you so I can just move to the right.
蹴散らしてやるはっはっはっシュガー
やる力の力シャープネスここに来たハートレスサークル
ケイションハ
やっよくえい
Fine.
はっはっはっはっは
Earth.
ケイションハ
Wasn't this... Yeah, this is... Oh, because it's a middle one and not a full one. That's me being dumb,
調子に
okay.
乗んな
癒しの光よピース
シュー
One,
使い
two,
すぎじゃねえの
three.
最高成人がやってやるぜ
There we go.
これでもクレイ
なれね
やっえいえいえいやっ
タービュランス
あばよ
調子に乗らないでえい
最高成人
Why did you not trigger the FOF?
やっえい
貫く鉄鋼
Now we did.
えいやったー
Weird, why did not trigger that one? Did I swap and remove the yellow? Did I? And I'm already forgetting? No, it is on yellow. I'm gonna just take the damage. Life bottle. Okay. Using the message to create a safe zone of waiting is very cheesy. You are a new enemy. You are kind of running away from me. Kind of running in my direction. Why did you give me a recover point if it was not time for the boss fight? Good job on the splash. Look at Pathfinding just have a stroke there, but that's okay. Where did you cast Turbulence?
お別れですね
On the guy who's dead. Swap directions.
やってやるぜ
Did he get the second one or just the first one? Pick just the first one. That's fine. Yeah, this skill is cool. We can keep it.
弱点ですね。
貫く鉄鋼超波
炸裂する力。
Do we have invincibility while we are using FOF? Because that would make it then a lot more useful. Which is not something I needed to think about early before about invincibility. The way some fighters go, invincibility is something I should think about. But it is. Oh, that is a good spear. It's still worse than our currently, but by really not little. Sorry, by very little. Nope, that was a mistake. We came from down. And I wanna fight that guy that was here. The fact that he is not only a new enemy but that he ran away is weird. Where is he? He didn't move zones. There it is. The best gimmick of a dungeon. Stand around and wait. Flame spirit. Self-destruction.
今の戦い自分ではいけてたと思うんだけど
Oh yeah, he is a special gimmick enemy. How? One full combo and nothing else? Finish with special. Not sure how I deal with him, but yeah, he's a special enemy with some sort of gimmick fight. Which is probably a DPS check. Yeah, I cannot go down there yet. I'm assuming the game doesn't want me to actually go through my entire HP and TP walking through lava to get to specific zones. How would I even begin with the guy? I guess with Magic Lens first, so I can at least know what's the DPS I'm trying to achieve. Then wait a little bit for Jade to finish his cast. We'll take a few tries until I get the timing. The game really did not consider that was close enough for the Earth or the crit dash. Sorry for that rescue. Rendering. What was the name of it? Rendering Trust. Why are you guys a little bit more tankish? Is it just because? I'm not really a fan of the healing circle because it requires the player to just stay there. Luke has a lot more HP now. His HP has been going up reasonably fast. Dragon! Careful. Wait for opening and attack.
気をつけ強い侮れません
エナジーブラスト天井波
Can I unlock you?
指令の宴をロックブレイク
癒しの光
来ませんか
ヒール
Did-
うなれれ大気の刃
Okay. The fuck is this damage?
切り刻めタービュランス
癒しの光ヒール
うなれれ
I'm sorry.
切り刻めタービュランス
I'm sorry. 1,000 per punch.
の光
悪い助かった
やっ
貫く鉄鋼
バニシンガ
鉄鋼スプラッシュ弱点で
Let me do a magic lens.
ほらよ
So much.
癒しの光
天井波ツーガレイハザ
I think it's unlocked. This is not doing something, which for me just means do not stop.
バニシンガソロ
アレクルー
Ah,
スプラッシュ調子に乗んな弱点ですね
癒しの光ヒール
天井波先行成人だ炸裂する力よ
nice, 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 nice.
これでもくらい
10k combo. Beautiful.
アレクルー流れよ天井波スプラッシュ
Why is he moving up? Look at me. I am the tank. Attack me. Okay, let me run away now.
弱点ですね
No.
許さね
癒しの光ヒール
させるなよ
Oh, Tyr is dead. Life bottle on Tyr. And swap strategies. Allow you guys to recover TP with items. And we need to attack him before he kills Tyr. Okay, we some time has passed.
助けられませんでした
クイルより敵に集中なさい
This time we just focus on immediately recovering her.
癒しの光
Now,
大丈夫だよ
okay, now Natalia has healed me, and I'm already low again. What even killed me?
注意なさ
さあ
って
行きますよ悪い助かった
Try to do a combo to combo with JD that is going to use his special
切り刻めタービュランス
right now. He's about to use his special. Why did he default? Why did he not FOF?
使いますよ悪い助かった
Now it did. Why? Also, we did took damage. Stay here.
癒しの光ヒール
させるなよアレクルー
Away.
流れよスプラッシュ
Stay away. Ooh, why is that so big in range?
使いすぎだろ
Also, Jade did not use a special.
調子に乗んなうなれれ天井波切り刻めタービュランス
The turbulence also was there. Move away.
それあれ
癒しの光
スプラッシュ
What is it? 30k, okay. Natalia, thank you.
癒しの力
アレクルー流れよスプラッシュ天井波
Combo with this splash.
炸裂する
Move away.
エナジーブラスト
Nice, 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 nice.
させるなよ天井波
Okay, I don't have TP anymore. That's fine. Recover.
癒しの力癒し
It should be close to death.
エナジーブラスト
Not enough.
炸裂する力よエナジーブラスト
Circle. How much? 5k.
炸裂する力よ使いますよこれですね
Okay, that should have been 1,000 or 2.
切り刻めタービュランス
Turbulence is going to do big damage. Nice.
お別れです
There was something about Red Savior or something. Look, max HP. Tyr has learned Magic Word Plus. Natal has learned OL Boost. Super Chain. Have hit Super Chain. They both learned Super Chain. We're gonna check later what that is. I don't feel bad for it.
そうだな
Yeah, we were the ones who come
俺
into
たちが
his
勝
home
手にあいつをね
uninvited.
死ん
イオン様が心配
I'm
です
concerned for Ion safely.
この
Let's move
先へ
on.
行ってみ
Yeah. And by that, I mean let's go back to the recover point. What is the other one? Super Chain. Able to link Arcane and Base Arts. Is that what we have? No! So that is a specific ability you need to have. What do they both have that Luke doesn't have? 83 attack. We have 88 attack. Agility? 60 agility? Maybe. I wanna try to give him her agility ring, but then I lose the enhancement. And I don't know. How much more enhancements do I want? At least a few more. Like maybe 60 or 70, and then I swap to this to grab agility. But then it's going to take like 20 at +3. That's like 20 level ups. Less like 16, 17 plus. I'm gonna wait like. Let's say I'm waiting for 6. That's 3 levels, so 52. So it's plus 70. This game is not good. We are not gonna reach level 70.
なあ
Hey Tyr, what's the planet score anyway? Is it any different from regular
普通
score?
のスコアとは違うのか
The planet score records the entire life of the planet. It's the score written on the 7th phone
第7
stone.
布石に書かれたスコアがそうよ。
第7布
The
石
7th phone stone, the one we saw in the planet
近くで
score.
見つけたあれか
そうね。
Yeah, the planet score written there can only be read by the phone master, by Eon.
同志。つまりイオン様だけが読むことができるの。でも
But its place tremendous burden on the reader.
負荷って
A burden. He's so weak in the first place. Is he okay doing that?
そんなことして平気なのか
平気なわけない
Of course he isn't. That's why we have talked multiple times about how that's going to kill him.
くそ
Only the phone master can read it. Is he the phone master because he can read it? I want to try something since we are pretty much about to touch. Yeah, I can go across it. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, I don't like that at all. Silver and white. It even sounds like something important. Oh, shit. 30! 30 is a lot. J. Wait, where is it? Silver and white. Oh, it's a music disc. Okay. Which means, yeah, there were other places with lava that I believe if we have gone, we would be able to reach something else. So yeah, the game does expect you to go into the lava and take damage without being able to see what is on this other side. Okay, I'm not gonna go back and grab the old items. Nah, I'm fine. Oh yeah, you. Motherfucker. I wanna try doing this. 50,000. 50k.
やりますね。
命を照らす光よ。ここに来たらハートレット使うわよ。癒しの光。
敵を蹴散らす激しき水塊。
させない。
これはどうです？サンダーブレード。
ひらめいたぜ。魔王絶力行。
Did not expect that.
癒しの光。
Did we do
ま
it?
ずまずでしたね。
Yay! Nearly 3k experience, 1,500, and no items. Not a bad thing. The experience is good. Like 20% of a level up. Is it worth the trouble? I guess yes, because you have a recover point here. So that means that's probably a really good grind spot. But you don't need to grind. We haven't had any difficulty with hard mode in so long. Like, the fight with Von was difficult, but very much manageable. The last time there was a fight that was bullshit. I guess the 3 generals when we were on the snow passage ring, Coral Castle, and the robot just after it was bullshit. I feel like most of the hard boss bullshit were at the beginning of the game because that's normal. The player don't have enough tools and the game is not well balanced for hard yet. You have too much HP. Can I break this? This looks different. Okay, just me being paranoid. There's a door all the way back to the left there. Okay, and then we dodge you. Ooh, this place looks different. It is vegetation. Yeah, I think those are supposed to be vegetation. Inside the volcano itself. That's cool. Ooh. No save point. Besides the one from the dragon. Which was ultimately led to the downfall of Aldrant. Which will ultimately lead to the downfall of Aldrant. 17. The forces of King Lanskar shall march now northwards towards Rugnica Plain. After inflicting atrocities upon the villages in their wake, the army shall surround the fortress capital. Within a fortnight, the city shall fall. The King Lanskar army will stand Malkuth throne with the blood of its last emperor. The house of victory shall resound through the land. 20. The amount of corpses shall bury the fortress capital. Death and disease shall involve the city. The plague, both born and hence, shall become a new poison upon humanity, killing all within its reach. Dread shall mark the true end of Malkuth. The Lanskar shall enjoy decades of prosperity as the plague of Malkuth grows. Ultimately, the plague will be brought into King Lanskar kingdom by a single man. You. Stop it, Dion. The light of the sacred flame shall approach King Lanskar city of phone machines, taking away to purify the stench. The light of the sacred flame, which is Luke, To approach Akinloska city of phone machines, seeking a way to purify the tent. Purifying the tent is the miasma, okay.
そこでどう
Their salvation shall be found to the use of forbidden power.
救いの術を見出
And it's worried.
イオンしっかりしろ
Ennis, why? You can just kill more right now. It's literally only the three of you in this room. You could just kill more, grab your parents, and grab that teleporter up there.
ルーク
Look, that was my reading of
今の
the score for
僕が
you.
あなたに送るスコア数あるあな
A
た
single
の未来
path among their many possible
一つの選
futures.
択肢です頼るのは
I know you
不本
don't
意かもし
depend
れ
on
ません
others, but this was the only way I could help you.
これぐらいしかあなたに協力
Is Ion gonna die from just
今までだってたくさん協力してくれただろ
no? But
これ
this
からだって
no, this Tony was here the last time we were here. Is this the special stone? Wasn't the special stone down below? Shut up! You help us a million times, and you keep helping.
ルーク
Look, don't look at me like that. There are plenty of replacements for me.
僕の代わりを
そんなこと
How
な
can
い
you say that? Those other replicas don't know me at all.
一緒に
You are the one Eon that went to the Chigo Woods with
お前だ
me.
けだ
Here, come closer.
僕が
I will take the miasma from your
あなたの
body into my
勝利を
own.
受け取りますそんなこと
Upon
したら
master, you-
同志が言ったでしょ
I told you before, there is only one way to save you. Is the plotline of the miasma from us to certify that Eon is going to die? Because if Eon just died from reading the stone, people would call bullshit. No, but the miasma plotline... Was the miasma plotline inside here used for anything? I guess to deepen the connection between her and Luke on that the hospital scene. It did lead to some good scenes. It's not just for this. The seven phonons are drawn to one another. As my own seven phonon dissipates, so will your contaminated ones.
イオン
If you say so,
いいんです
don't you see? This way, here is safe. So, Ennis, congratulations. Yeah, Ennis, why are you sad? You wanted him to die. You have ample opportunity, dozens of opportunities, dozens of paths that leads to Ian not dying. You chose to kill him. You don't have to watch over me anymore, Ennis.
ごめんなさい
I'm sorry. No, you're not.
今まで
Thank you for everything. My most... No, Ian, stop it. She's not worth it. Stop it. You don't deserve to cry. And with that, the poison also is gone.
一番出来のい
The
い
best
レプリ
replica
カ
of the
だったが
bunch. Even he couldn't
や
read
は
in
り
the
正
score
しいスコア
properly.
は読めなかったか
Why not use a bunch of replicas and have each one read a sentence?
スコアスコアスコア
Score. Is that the only thing you can think of? The score isn't worth a damn.
バカを言うな
Preposterous fool. The score is crucial to mankind continued
スコ
survival.
アが必要
そんなものがなかっ
Mankind
た
can get just fine without it.
スコアの通り
We
に
promise
生きれば
prosperity for all. What possibly reason could we have to ignore it?
それを無視する必要があるのか私は
I am a
監視者だ
watcher. I have been charged with
人類を
protecting and
守り
guiding
導く
humanity.
義務があるのだ
Dear, you can just throw the knives now. I swear I'll use these replicas to bring about a war, as foretold in Yuli's core. Their lives are only path to salvation.
どうしたらいいん
What
です
should we do? These are civilians. Fighting them will be far too.
その人たちは
Those people won't harm you
支持する
unless
人がいな
someone
ければ
directs
危害を
them
加え
to.
ません
I can swear to
私
that.
が保証します
ここはモー
Please,
ス様
allow Grandmas to
見逃して
live
ください
unharmed. They will back down
そうすれば
peacefully
彼
if
ら
you
も
do.
おとなしく引き下がります
No, just kill him!
しかし逃げられてしま
He
いました、
escaped.
ね、
There's nothing we can
仕
do.
方ありません
Natalia, they are soldiers. They may not be soldiers that wanted to be. I feel like we killed for less. And... Ew, to think that so many replicas have been created. Eon died because Anis is stupid. Eon was genuinely the only person that actually saw Luke, the kindness that Luke had, the few times that Luke showed kindness before Axerut. Eon was the only one who actually noticed it. I feel like Eon is honestly the closest to friends. It's not, Guy. Luke and Guy relationship doesn't feel like friendship to me. There has to be more to Anis than just this. This is stupid. This is really stupid. Must have been the result of Fomicry, of the Fomicry data Van left behind. What are we going to do now? Because they're gonna forgive her for this. They're gonna say, "Oh, it's not her fault. It's her fault." It's insane to think that this would be anything but completely her fault. There's no way they could have made replicas of the people of Hood without it. Yeah, okay, yeah. I was thinking, why would Maw have the data for Guy's sister, but Vaughn would have the data, and everything we have is Vaughn experiments. They just enter and pick up his stuff. We can investigate this later. For now, let's escort the trader parents to the... Trader, that's alright with you, I presume? Yeah. You don't deserve to be sad, Anis. Arietta, if you move around, your wounds will reopen. Nice. You killed him. You killed Eon. Yes, she did. Please wait. It's only because... No. She did. Papa, be quiet. Yeah, she did. Yeah, I did. Want to make something of it, Glomietta? Eon helped me so much. This is beyond avenging Mommy, Anis. I'll avenge Eon too. Anis, I challenge you to a duel. Accepted. I have to finally settle things with her. I'll send someone to tell you the time and place later. I will never forgive you if you run away. Anis, a duel. This is foolishness. We need to talk about this. I'm sure Arietta would understand since you killed him. Oh, be quiet. Anis. Shut up. Oh, I'm sorry. You wanna run away from the guilt of killing people? Oh, I'm sorry. Let's split up and look for her. Yeah. I'm sorry. Is the burden of killing someone too heavy for you? You have to excuse me. I have to leave searching for the trader to the rest of you. Sometimes people want to be alone. I like to leave her to herself, personally. Besides, there is something I'm more worried about than Anis. You let me be. In fact, truly have read a score of destruction. That's so, then what Vaughn is doing may actually make a certain amount of sense. Have we established that Vaughn have seen the final score? No. Could he have seen it with Sync? No. Yes? No. But then, why would he just not say, I have read the final score. The final score is about death. And where did she go? I think I know how she feels. Not 100%. She's been crushed by the weight of what she's done. Yeah. She's blaming herself for everything. Because she should. If you leave her alone, it will destroy her. You gotta find her. She should. It is her 100%. Was not your fault 100%. You were literally brainwashed. And he literally took control of your body to force you into killing people. She was not forced. She have choices. Yes, they were hostages, but she have a lot of opportunity to save those hostages. A fucking ton of them. Literally, when we were there, nothing was stopping her. We literally were able to just grab them and just leave the room, and there was zero consequences. She chose to kill Eon. It was her choice. So yeah. And then when your guilt was crushing you, when you were forced to kill people, her only reaction was to tell you to kill yourself because you were pathetic and didn't deserve anything. If Anis is to blame, so am I. No, this time it's just her. Eon may have agreed to read the plant score. Eon may have agreed to read the plant score as small order in Hinchu in order to clear the miasma from my body. No, he could have done that without reading the score. You can blame yourself for Axerut, but not this one. This one is just Anis. I am surprised the game has actually taken the Anis as a completely bitch and take that to actually be something. I am really worried that the party is just... I got a lot better because of my little phobia, and this will end up worrying about me instead of first time. I am really worried that the party is going to actually just forgive her for it. I swear to God, if they say it's not her fault, I swear to God. Luke can say, I know how you feel, but that's as far as he should go. I mean, he should say, hey, it would be better if you kill yourself, you know. So you were out here. Look, everyone is worried about you, traitor. Your parents too. Don't talk to me about them. Come on, traitor. You couldn't have done it. Yes, she could. Yes, she could. Look, I know you're stupid, but even you should know that she could. He was holding your parents hostage. Yeah. No, I was lying to you from the very start. Mom ordered me to report everything Eon did. So you were a traitor from like... From literally the beginning of the game? Did you know about Axerut? Did he tell you about the score? About the closed score? Did you know about Axerut? Try to stop the war, spending time with you guys, I report everything. Anis, listen, the attack on Tartarus, the ambush by the 6 god generals, it was all my fault. Wasn't that because you were worried about your parents? If she were, she would have tried to rescue them when they were literally, like... They were literally just walking around. Papa's pretty gullible. Like, this is really stupid game. This is really stupid. You could have done this better. Just remove every single scene with her parents and make her like all her parents have always been in prison or something. Just remove all the ample opportunity we have to rescue her parents. But even then, with all the authority we have more toward them all. We could just have incarcerated them all and then rescue them. We literally invade this church twice. Once to rescue Eon and once to get the Flight Stone. When I was really little, he got scammed for a ton of money and got dipped into debt. Mom bailed him out. Since then, my parents have worked for the cathedral without pay. I couldn't disobey his orders. I know. I did it all along. Eon was so trusting, it really hurted to have to lie. And I loved Mama and Papa. Anis, you did the wrong thing. It wasn't the right at all. I killed Eon, yes she did. Don't worry, Eon, it's all my fault, yes it is. And now he's dead. Anis, take this. We are really just treating her different from Luke, because even though Luke is younger than her, he doesn't look like a child, and that's what matters. It doesn't matter that he's like 7, 8 years old. Maybe he's 8 at this point. It doesn't matter that he's younger than her. It matters that he looks like an adult and she looks like a child, and that matters more. I pick up a Monzello. It's a fragment of the stones from the phone stone from the score Eon read. Eon phone stones. Obtain Eon phone stone. What are you gonna do now? Do you want to stay in the? No, I'm going with you. I think that Eon would have wanted to help you if you have lived. Thanks. Let's head back and see everyone then. Like, Luke completely forgiven her, completely hugging her and helping her. It's completely in character. Like, it's like, it appears you have calmed down, traitor. Yes, Kono. I like to stay with you all and think about what I should do. Fuck no! Stay strong, traitor. What should we do next? It would be hard to pursue the score further until the order has been restricted. And we don't have the first clue about where to search for Ash. I like to put Eon's final reading of the score to use. You mean the bit about finding how to clear away the miasma in Belkant? You're right. Eon sacrificed everything to give us that clue. I agree. That's all we have to go on at the moment. Okay, so it wasn't this... My impression was that he was talking about when we made the machine to clear the miasma, but no, he was talking about future. Because... Okay, so the Emperor death makes more sense, because it wasn't thinking... I was like... Was he talking about a different Emperor? Is the Emperor still going to die? But I guess we are deviated itself enough. Let's say we'll have to deal with this issue eventually. We stopped Van's vision of the world where the score can't be read. But it's not as if we fully support the score either. Once things are settled, we should hold a summit about what to do with the score. Yes, you're right. We are not gonna talk about Anis anymore, right? Oh. Eon, it's all my fault. Yes, it is. I'm sorry you only lived a few years. I should have died instead. Yeah. God, if we could have swapped you and have Eon in the party, that would be so good. Man, that would be good. Why did he go and read the plant score? Because Anis is dumbass. Because Anis' parents were being hostages and there were no way to deal with more. He's quite intelligent. He knew we would try to rescue him, so he may have chosen his own death in order to remove the miasma from Tear's body. He could just do that without reading the score. Tear knew that. I think she knows. She looks depressed ever since we got back, just like Anis. Eon, why did you go and throw your life away? Look, you're blaming the wrong person. You should blame Anis. Yeah, Anis, you're gonna pay for this. For what is, without question, the most important death we have yet, it was kinda... No, like low-key, grounded. It kind of just... The problem with this entire thing is the entire thing stands on the plotline of Anis being traitor, which is stupid. Like, Anis being a traitor, that makes sense. Anis has been put to be under more control to watch Eon because Eon is a new replica. That makes sense. Anis has been following orders, and that's why the Six Cardinals always knew where we were. That makes sense. Anis not embracing an opportunity to save her parents when she could. When she's clearly willing to do anything for her parents, she puts her parents above Eon. And when having the opportunity, she decided to just not do anything. That doesn't make sense. The moment Mom put her parents in her reach, she should have taken them and run away. Now, should she have done that before the game started? No. because Maw has extremely powerful influence over the whole planet, and there would be nothing she could do except being hunted by it. Like, we have a literal segment of the game. We have a literal segment of the game where he was in prison and he was taken away and she was in the city while he was in prison. What was stopping her from saving her parents at that point? What loyalty she has to Maw when he's literally going to jail? So we rejected the score, but now we have to rely on the score Ion read to us.
同志ユオンは
Ion said to treat the score as one possibility of... We didn't reject the score.
くれとおっしゃっていたのよ
We kinda rejected, yeah. We haven't been forced to obey it.
スコアを未来
He
に
wants it to be used for the future of the world.
無条件に従
Not
う
as an unbreakable rule, but as a
可能
guide
性
in
の
making
一つとして
decisions.
判断材料にしてほしいとい
Yeah,
うことで
that's
す
a much better way to looking at it. Your score is always accuracy. Look, are you saying I don't trust it? Or you don't want to trust it? No, I'm not. I know it's accurate.
信じてるからこそ
That's why I'm following it.
イオンのスコア通りに動いてるんだ。だけど
But
これが成功すれば
if it does succeed, you may be tempted to follow the score again in the future, right?
ですね。
今回だけ
How long can we go on saying justice once before it becomes a
頼り続
habit?
けない保証があるか
A few times.
じゃあ
So we're gonna ignore Ion's score?
お願いだからそんなことしないで
そんなことはしない
I
さ
won't. Yeah, you can use... I'm just frustrated with this gap between ideals
自
and
分がイラついて
reality.
るだけだ
Like, you can just follow it as a guideline. If the score said country A and B went to war, you don't need to follow this. If the score said, and then this person went to this place and found a cure, you can do that. You can just follow the good parts. And then you can choose by yourself which parts are the good and bad. That doesn't mean you are a slave to it. Again, I think I have said that multiple times, and this is not gonna be the last time I'm gonna say this. The story of this game would have been much better if the score was more integrated on it earlier. Like, from the moment...
アリエット本当
Arietta
に
was truly fond of Ion, wasn't she?
アニスにだ
As was Anis, but the two of them were thinking of
二
different
人が持ってい
Ions.
たイオン様はそれぞれ別人だった
イオンは
Ion was a replica after all. The Ion that Arietta liked it is long gone.
悲しいですよね
And how sad that these misunderstandings had led to a duel.
ルークとアシュ
The
レ
same thing could easily have happened with Luke and Ash. Natalia and Tyr, yeah, it could. Could it? Natalia and Tyr? I know it's my doing, but Tommy Cry truly is an unethical, ethics, unethical technology. Ethics. We are going to Belkent? Yes. Why is the music so loud on the airship? Was it Belkent or was it Sheridan? I think it was Belkent. The party really is completely okay with Anis killing Ion. Like, you could argue that the difference between Luke and her is the denial. But I don't know, I feel like the denial for me is not that important, especially because his denial was rooted in A, he was having an extremely powerful panic attack, and B, it genuinely not being his fault. Are you alright?
間に合わなかった
Are we too late? Why has he? Is the third one today?
どういうことです
Going
か
on. We have several unexplained deaths these last few days. Seems like people are dying right after hearing the order of Lorelei read the score. Not an injured, even the healers can't cure. Maybe it's a disease?
変だよ
Strange. Ion commanded the order to stop public readings. Oh, we are not following. Oh, they started back up just before the miasma stuff just before this miasma stuff started appearing again. Traveling squadron arrived. I asked for a reading myself.
そのスコアラ
Do you know where that squadron is now?
さあ
I think he had toward Batico.
今のはフォミクリー
The
で
death may be a result of extracting the replica data through Fomicry.
どうしてそうだ
What makes you say that?
実験には情報を
During
抜かれたオリ
experiments,
ジナ
we
ルが
observed that within a week of having that data extracted, some originals die or exhibit physical disorder. Okay, I guess. And none of the characters, Eon, Luke, the people from Sheridan, Guy's sister, none of them... Okay.
先ほどの方と
The conditions of that main death closely resemble those of the
よく似
test
ています
subject that didn't survive.
確かに気になる
Someone really extracting
もし本当にレプリ
replica
カ情報を
from
抜いてるなら
people, we have to...
やめさせるべきだ
I want to delve into this point a little bit more. In your human experiments for making clone, when you were reading the data from people, there was a chance they could just die? Holy shit! Holy shit, Jay! Like, your level of psychopath really was insane.
もう俺とアッシュみたい
This world doesn't need any more cases of Ash and me.
スピノザから
Let's talk to Spinoza and then find that traveling spotter. Replicas and the originals.
レプリカ情報
So the people die
を抜かれた人は
once they have their replica data extracted.
そういうオリジナ
Some
ルの人
cases,
ということ
but
です
some original in some
必ず
cases
命を
yes,
落と
but
すわけではあ
some
りません
originals die,
ア
others
ッシュ
don't.
のようにね
Like Ash, for
もっと
example.
も
Of
もっ
course.
ともなん
Of
だ
course. Never mind.
やめましょう
In any case, we cannot allow
と
them
も
to
かく
continue
これ以
creating
上レプリカを
replicas.
作らせるわけにはいきませんオリジナルのために
For the sake of both originals and replica. Yeah, I agree.
まずは正気です
For now, let's see what can be done about the miasma. Spinoza may be able to tell us of
アッシュや
something.
ローレライのことも
Ash and Lorelei are just a big question mark at the moment. Let's at least take care of the
そ
miasma.
うですね
Indeed, let's start with what we can handle.
というところでしょうか
あ
Yeah, that's the only thing we can do after all.
それしかできないんだから
Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 ba-dum-dum-dum-dum-dum-dum-dum-dum-dum-dum. Oh, he's not here. Okay, so he's probably in the laboratory on that final room to the left. Dun, 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 dun. We really are just done with the Ennis plotline. If I ever play the Tales of Tatiana Rowe Ennis, she's getting cornered. It's genuinely been a long time since I actually hated a party member. Like, there are a lot of games where I don't care about a party member, or I feel like they are boring, or they didn't just really use the character. I feel like Natalia, for example, is a case like this. Like, her character was, I'm a princess, and I want to suck Ash's dick. Sorry, I want to suck Luke's dick. And then I found out that Luke's dick was the bad dick and Ash is the right dick, so I want to suck Ash's dick. And then I found out I was not a princess, and my character development was realizing that the princess was the princess inside of me all along, and yes, I am a princess. Her character was, I was a princess, but now I'm the princess, but for the right reasons. Sure, you can go to the more philosophical way of reading her character, which is learning that it's more about your actions than your memories that define you, which helps because that helps define looks. But still, I feel like she could have more than just that. Guys, he has his revenge plotline, which is already done, and I guess that's it. I'm waiting for Tyr to have a plotline of her aside from I don't want to kill my brother. Her plotline was just roller coaster. I hate Luke. I love Luke. I hate Luke. No, sorry. I understand Luke's conditions and circumstances. Fuck Luke. I understand his conditions. Fuck Luke. I understand his circumstances. Fuck him. And then Act 2 from Axeros to Tower of Gate of Observation. Her plotline was just, I'm just gonna treat Luke with the ultra tough love, which is honestly not what he needed. And honestly, I feel like some of his development is very much distorted because of her. Because it's like Luke is being like trampled over the weight of his guilty and goes, I am miserable, and she goes, yes you are, yes you are. And he is the one who has to pick up himself and go up, and she goes, okay, you pick yourself and is getting up, but I don't trust you are gonna be able to it. Yes, it is also my fault, but you carry that button. Anyways, I hate her. She's the type of girl, like the game is clearly pointing to Luke and Tyr being in a relationship. And like, if this was real life and Luke was my friend and he was starting to date Tyr, I would just grab Luke, goes in the corner and go, bro, you can do better than this. Like, she's literally making you worse. Like, you can do so much better. And then when we finally moved on from that, her character became, I don't want to kill Vaughn, but I need to kill Vaughn. I don't want to kill Vaughn, but I have decided to myself, I will kill Vaughn. And then we repeat that 5 times. I'm waiting to see what's going to be her stuff on chapter 3. Jade is just enjoying life. Jade is just his psychopath. I'm better than others. But he has grown to like most of the party. Honestly, has grown to like Luke more than I thought he was going to. He doesn't really. He still treats him mostly teasing, but there is some likeness. I really like the conversations they have in Katlenburg about how they each understand each other's to some degree, because different from Annis, whose murder is in her hands and it was her choice, his was also accidental, like Luke. Is Guy gonna have a more plotline? Is Natalia gonna have more plotline? Let's see. There's nobody here. Renewal and Steam have already left this facility. Nevertheless, from the cry of living things have been revived. Yes, we have seen that replicas are being mass-produced. From the cry of living things, as in cloning living things, has been revived, as in the research has come back. Okay, sorry. That sentence was a little weird for me. People have a weakness for forbidden things. Curiosity proves too compelling of a TP. Okay. Curiosity proves too compelling. I'm thinking about the score that Yon read at the end. It was referring to Luke, right? Yeah. It was not referring to Vaughn. I don't remember what was the thing that they say Vaughn was, but I think it was like usurper or conqueror or something like that. Fire, light, hope was Luke's. Curiosity proves Curiosity proves too compelling a temptation. The researchers couldn't resist, even knowing that the technology would be misused.
兄さんは
and then took advantage
そ
of
の
those
気持ちす
feelings.
ら
まあ起きた
Well,
こと
we
は
can't
今
do
更
much
どうしよ
about
う
the
もない
past. Question is,
これ
what
からどう
from now
俺
on?
たちの前には
We still have a
問題が
mountain
山
of
積みだから
problems ahead.
そうですわね
Yeah, we have to resolve
一つ一
things
つ
one
片
at a
付けてい
time.
かなくて
ホーミクリ
Let me cry. Replicas.
ルーク
Look, what did I just say? Regretting the past
起
won't
きたことを
accomplish
悔やんでい
anything.
て
あ
Yeah, I know, but
あ分かってはいるんだだけど
but I look. Act 3 look has been the depressed look, which I am not against. Act 1 look is the selfish look. Act 2 look is the I'm being crushed by my guilt and I have to do something to make up for it. I have to do something. And after I accomplish something, he now has decided, okay, so what the fuck am I now? Now that I don't have to accomplish it again, what the fuck am I? I'm surprised it took this long for him to have this existential identity crisis. And honestly, of all characters I have seen having an extremely identity crisis, his is one of the most justified because what he said at the beginning of chapter 3 to Tyr is completely correct. His name, his parents, his home, all of those was someone else's. He doesn't have a home, he doesn't have parents, he doesn't have a name. He has his memories from the last 7 years. But yeah. Kinda wish the act was a bit more focused on this journey of self-discover. It feels like it's the most interesting part of it for me, because the Miasma plotline and the Key of Lorelei plotline, both of those don't actually interest me that much. Wait, what the fuck are we supposed to do? Batico, find the scorer. We were looking for Spinoza, we didn't find him. Fuck, I was distracted thinking about other shit. Let me try going to Batico and see if that's gonna trigger something. I do wish we would focus a bit more on the self-discovery stuff, but at the same time, I'm not worried because I know that that's going to be a really big important thing. If there is a thing that this game has not disappointed me, is Luke's character development. We came here to look for a score. A person who is reading the score, but none of them are doing it. But right now, let's follow your score and see if we can do something about the Miasma. Spinoza might know something. Yeah, and I didn't find him. Maybe I need to look for the rest of the city. Yeah, let me look more. We didn't find Spinoza, and that's what we went there to do. I got too distracted by my own thoughts and didn't pay attention to the story. That's my fault. Back to Beckett. Why? Oh, because I wasn't in flying mode. Yeah. Interesting that again cares about the fact that I was not flying. Okay, let me talk to the NPCs around and see if anyone says anything about Spinoza. I'm assuming they're not going to. Oh yeah, this was the really expensive shop, right? Not the most expensive, but still a little bit expensive. Nothing I need to replenish. Thinking about it, I feel like the characters aside from Luke have not got as much character development as they should. Jade has got some, but it feels like his is a bit in the background. If you did the phone, if I'm to the main entrance is over there. No, there was a conversation at the end of that cutscene with Jade and Luke saying about... No, I'm thinking about the last scene. Before we went to here. Oh, what's coming out here? You know where Spinoza is. I'm just gonna keep looking around, and if I check everything and there is nothing here, then go back to Batico. If it's Spinoza's not here, where would he be? Sheridan? Oh, there we go. Oh, now it's you. Things have really gone from bad to worse here. Have the core vibrations got too intense for the Tartarus to suppress? Yes, at this rate there will be nothing to prevent the Earth from liquidification. The miasma, the liquefaction, the equipment going back to the way it was. Passage rings have stopped working, so we can't form a dividing line anymore. I guess we should start thinking of a way to actually destroy the miasma. Precisely. How about your hyperresonance, Luke? But I thought hyperresonance couldn't destroy miasma. Hyperresonance can break down matter to an atomic level. I'm no specialist, but it's possible in theory. Based on the hyperresonance that destroy Axerut, they do seem to be quite powerful. By the way, on your greetings, I assume we are not your first visitors today. Oh, Ash came by to research the flow of 7 phonons since the land was lower. Ash was here? Where is the dick? Where did he go? He was staring intensely at the Sephiroth measurements we've taken here. Data from Monteronio. Can we take a look? Yeah, we'll hit Batico after. For now, let's follow Ash. We are just gonna ignore the fucking dude going around. Here we were planning to deal with Ash later, and it involved this course, so we got this, and we're still curious about the key of Lorelei. That's so much talk. We still don't know how to take care of the miasma. What are we supposed to deal with first? The squatter. For once, I can't blame you for getting flustered. Probably because they're all closely interrelated. What do you mean? They're all strongly bound together. The miasma, 7th phonon, replica, score, Lorelei. Ash is involved with every one of those. It's likely he caused the key to the now. That is a guess, is it not? The colonel made a guess. I merely thought it would simplify deciding on our next destination. So we should go after Ash instead of trying to figure everything out? Well, we were running out of options anyway. Even if we went right back to Batico, there isn't much we could do to... Yes! Yes, you could! You could kill the guy who is reading the core and absorbing the data from people and killing them. Right now I can just follow Ash. Correct. Let's be efficient. We can't afford to waste time. Let's head to Monteronio. Just a second. I will be right back. It's been 2 hours. Let me stretch myself for a minute. Okay. I only have like 20 minutes that I can keep going for today, and then I need to go. But we should be able to at least get to Ash. If it's a dungeon wish, I don't think we can finish and kill a boss because boss fights normally take a bit longer. And they normally come accompanied with a lot of
さっきの
cutscenes.
正気と超振動の
Jade, about the idea of using a hyper resonance on the miasma,
バカなことで
it
す
was a
忘れな
ludicrous
さい
idea. Forgot about it. Forget about it.
それで
But
正
if
気
you
が
could
中和
really
できるなら
neutralize the miasma,
お忘れですか
I have forgotten. You
あ
are
な
a
たはレプリ
replica,
カで
unable to
ろくに
fully
超信号
control
を
your
制御
hyper
することもできない
resonance.
下手をすれば
On rogue move,
あなたが
and
死
you
に
will
ます
die. Are you saying this because you think it's a dumb idea or because you care about him and you don't want him to risk it?
だったら
And maybe
Ash
Ash could do it.
もしも
If we see him on Mount
ロニーゼスさんに
Ronio,
失礼
my apologies,
私
wasn't
の言い方
unclear.
が悪かった
Doesn't
よう
matter
です
if it's the original or not.
オリジナルであ
No
ろ
one
うと
could cause a hyper
惑星
resonance
一つを
strong enough
追
to
う
destroy
ほどの
all
正
of
気を
the
消滅
miasma
させる
on
よ
the
うな超
planet.
振動は起こせません
If you could concentrate all of the miasma in one place,
何か力を
if
増
has
幅で
something
きる
to
ものがあ
amplify
るな
his
ら
power, it might be
話
a
は別
different
ですが
story.
増幅できる
Like,
諦めが
you
悪い
don't know
人
when
で
to
すね
give up, do you?
つまり
Something that would
超振動を
reduce the
使う
strain
こと
on
に
the
よる
body when
体の
manipulate
負担
hyper
を軽減するもの
resonance.
があればいい
You mean like the ring that Mio is using?
じれったいな
You're stalling. Like what?
一つはローレライ
This
の
sword
剣
of
ですね
Lorelei, for one. One
あれ
could
な
gather
ら
a large
セブ
amount
ン
of
スポニ
seven
ムを大
funnel
量
with
に自分
that.
の
もう一つは
And another.
大量のセブンスフォニムで
Any
すよ
large quantity of seven funnel.
そうですね
Let's see.
セブンスフォニマ
Kill around 10,000 seven phonies, or at least potential seven phonies.
ざっと1万人も殺せばもちろん超
Of
振動を
course,
使
the
う
recoil
人
from the
間
hyper
も
resonance would call for separation, killing the user as well.
1万人の
The
犠牲で
miasma would
正気は
disappear
消
at
え
the
る
cost of 10,000 lives. A small price to
考え
some,
方によってはいや
but that's
え
impossible,
え無理
obviously.
です
Which is why I told
で
you
す
to
から忘れ
forget
ろと言っ
it.
たんですよ
Oh, Luke is absolutely gonna do it. Oh, don't be a game that ends in self-sacrifice. Oh, please, no. No. No, don't do this game. Oh, please, no. I like Luke. I want him to live a long life. Preferably without fear, but I have to choose my battles.
まだ悩んでい
Are
る
you still trouble?
ジェイド
Jade,
ガイたちが心配してい
everyone
ま
is
すよ
worried about you, wondering what could make you, of all people, think so hard.
1万人の
Is that really the only way to get rid of the miasma?
そんなことでも起こ
I
さ
mean,
なきゃ
sacrificing 10,000 seventh phonies.
闇にも
This must be quite serious for you to ignore my jab.
深刻ですね
ジェイド
Jade,
他
that's
には
1万人殺し
10,000 murder.
アクゼルスを消
You
滅
have
させ
destroyed Exerut? Hurt the people of Sheridan. They made yourself a lot of
大勢の
enemies.
敵と分類された
When it hurt
名も
Sheridan,
知らぬ人々
are you willing to stain your hands with the blood
こ
of
れ以上
even
まだ
more
両手を
unknown
血で止めます
masses?
かやめなさい
You cannot do it.
あなたには
Don't even
無理です
consider it. But this is the score Ion left from me. He must have seen what would happen.
イオンにはその未来も
I mean, he was seeing as he was reading.
教えてくれイオン
Tell me, Ion, what would you
お前なら
do?
どうする
Oh, I like that. I like that. He didn't say what should I do, but what would you do? I like that.
何してるんだ
What's up, Jade? I thought hell would freeze over before I saw you worry about anything.
失敬ですね
How rude. I led a very troubled life, you
悩
know.
み多き人生を歩んでいますよ
でも
Still unusual. What's wrong?
どうしたんですか
薬を調合
Just preparing some medicine.
釣り
体が痺れた
For example, to induce paralysis and temporary unconsciousness, or to cause temporary cardiac arrest. Poison, not medicine.
そんなもの作っ
Wait, what are you planning to do with those? Oh, just curious. Well, don't use them on
人
people,
には使わない
please.
でくださいね
おや
What else would I use them on? Perhaps I will see if they can still work when I mix them
よう
with
に改良
foods.
してみようかと
Staying away from anything he cooks. Yeah. Okay, let's talk about this Skit. I think Skit is it's the name that the franchise uses. I don't like how so many skits ignore the mood that the game is going. at that moment. Because, like, for example, Ennis has not fully recovered from personally murdering Ion, but we just have a skit on the laboratory where she was back to herself. Like, Luke is very much worried, and then his skit about the 10,000 makes sense, but then another skit here about Poison where he is back again. Wish the skits were a little bit more in consideration the tone that the scene was in for. But maybe the problem is maybe they are written like isolated. Maybe there is a different writer who writes them, and then they just find places to put those. Oh, we have to, because the shit cannot land on snow, we have to land all the way back here and then walk all the way to Montreal. Let's go from the left. Also, there is way too many skits. Like, there are so many cities where... Because the skits completely... For me, it fucks with the pacing a bit too much. Especially when something happens in the story and then you have 2-3 skits in a row. But then you can say, oh, it's the player's fault for watching the skits. Nah, fuck off. If you're replaying the game, that helps a lot because you don't need to watch them a second time. But at the same time, I feel like they are... I feel like they are very important for the characters, to develop the character and the relationship between and the party. But at the same time, it feels like they are not canon. So sometimes you get like repetition because the characters say X and then we have a skit where they say X again. Or we have a skit where they say X, but because they haven't said that yet, we need now to repeat it on the story. Which I guess it's necessary. I did not see it. I was looking for where it was and I did not see it. I guess it's necessary because you have to write the story in a way that assumes the player doesn't see the skits. But then don't have important things on the skits because it leads to repetition. I guess JRPGs just don't care about it because repetition is much more normal for JRPGs. And I dislike it quite a bit, but that's fine. Is Ash really out here? This would be easier if I could just call out to him like he does to me. Nothing you can do about it. Let's start by checking the Sephiroth. Oh my, are you kids looking for the Jewel of Lorelei too? How do you know about the Jewel of Lorelei? Because Ash never showed up. Apparently, you all failed to get the jewel. Ash was awfully mad. So Ash is here. Oh, you know. He drones on and on about Natalia this, Natalia that. Now you are droning on and on about Ash, Ash that. How touchy. Are you three ever going to do something? Because you have very unique designs. 60% is Natalia, 30% is replica, the rest is one. All that adds up, and you got about everything the boss ever talks about. I can totally imagine. Indeed. Anyway, that means Ash is here, right? He's looking for the jewel inside. We're told to wait out here. Let's go after him. We get him on our side this time. I know this is going to end in an argument. Just move away. Yep, that's not... Okay, you guys are gonna fight, and that's not my business, that's not my problem. I'm just gonna get out of your way, and you can enjoy yourself. And Sword of Lorelei. So Ash did receive part of the key of Lorelei. So it would seem, from what the Dark Words said, Ash must have the Sword of Lorelei. Did it imply that? He's looking for the jewel, so yeah, he... Okay, so we know that the key is 2 objects, okay, sword and jewel. Did we knew that? We have seen this, the sentence Sword of Lorelei being said before. Oh, that's quite a sign. Apologies, not dealing with obtuse children. Did you do something to make Jade angry? He never gets like that.
聞くまでもありま
There's
せ
no
んわ
need to ask. Of course he
ルー
did.
クが悪いんです
I guess nobody trusts me. Her sentence? They're not wrong, of course. God, you hate yourself so much because of this party. The way that the Natalia said that last sentence, for me, the way I heard it, it didn't sound like she said. It has to be it says it's Luke's fault, which I don't know. For me, Luke's fault is a trigger word. Bum, bum, bum. And I understand that she said it's his fault as usual, which
楽できそうですね
also triggers me a little bit. That's fine. Again, those are not good. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cool. I want her to use that skill more. Who did we see that use Holy Lance? This was a boss skill.
手加減するのは得意じゃない
Who was it? Legreta? I think it was Legreta. Yeah, I like it. Oh, it's so fucking expensive. Oh. And if we want her spells to do good damage, we need her to have the pendant, which cuts her jewels to art recover. Okay, I have like 5 minutes left, and the moment we encounter Ash, there's going to be a decent amount of cutscenes, so I think I'm going to stop here. So, as always, thank you very much for watching today's stream. If you're interested in much more of my content live, I try to stream on Twitch every day. If you're interested in what's on my own content, I try to archive everything on my YouTube channel. Once again, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you'll join me tomorrow. Bye bye.